fighting game gods favor here. Player 1 had a rough go of it last round due to poor drive management, but there's still time to adapt and turn this match around. Uses the gauge for a super art. What'll happen here? Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Here comes the corner pressure. Chases him down. Cannon spike. Gets the side draw super art income. What were they thinking? Excellent read. Flank cross up attack. Back into the corner. What's up for the arrow? Flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Casual match. Here comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Counter hit throw there. All right.
Eye on the prize.
There's a corner switch. Burnout is triggered. Takes a trip. Can't tech the throw. Player 2 chases them down. Wraps it up with the drive impact. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Opts to create space to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps in. The impact doesn't do anything. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Charges forward. It's a good spot to use the super. They're thinking of scoring big off this gauge use. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout. Uses the gauge for a super arc. Scared money don't make no money. Spins it all for the Ginryu Ripper.
Bet that hurt.
Looking for a hole. Uses closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Throw whips. Well-timed command throw there. Was looking for that jump attack. No good up high. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just a goes for the super arc. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. The pressure is so. That was a well-placed projectile. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Brushes that off and keeps going. Can't tech the throw. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Nice read with a cannon spike. Smart play with the throw. You've got to be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. Burnout activates. Both fighters planning pain. Oh. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
Casual match. Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Starts with a jump in. Player 1 has the life lead. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. The move whips and they get nailed with a punish counter. Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Low heavy hits. Mix-up incoming. Grabs him. All right, what's coming up next?
They can't squander this punish counter chance.
Heading into the end game. There's the drive impact that's going to KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Who's going to start things off?
Strike there.
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player 1 chases them down, scrapping it out up close. What'll happen here? Super clutch corner switch. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. Player 2 will need to play it conservative. Connects with the throw. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 needs to... this is a capsule on the dome. What's next? Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Turns out. Stunned. What a finish. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Hits the drive. Shows a medium kick. Hits him with a stopping block. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. This right here is what Cammy's all about. Here it comes. The Delta Red Assault. Can they make the most of this? Player 1 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? The air throw. Player 2 is locked on for the throw. What are they gonna do? Fires off a Hadouken. Excellent block. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. This is gonna hurt. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Big time whip. Gotta do better than that. Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. Player 1 can't, no hesitation or regret. Hits him with the NSFW. Spends it on the level 1 super. Great job in escaping. Oh, they are done. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Hits the drive. All right, what's coming up next? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The drive impact whips. Are they ready to punish? That's some big juicy damage on that counter. Takes a trip. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Taking stock. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Throws him. What's next? In there! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Hits them with a stop and pop. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Player 2, they were right to be on guard mode. Dashes forward. Adamant play. Knockdown and forward throw. Laying the pressure on things. Going in. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Oh, stuck. What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Casual match. Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
I'm ready.
No mercy for you.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? That barely connected, but it still counts. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Takes a trip. Big counter. Freeze them. Taking stock. Beats it up with a combo into super. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Decides to nice read with a cannon spike. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range. They were not clear for takeoff. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Gets a risky buff in. Did well to get the buff in. That's some big juicy damage on that counter. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Freezing Hawk. Player 1 has a slight life lead. The Condor Wind added a bit of juice to that attack. Jumps. Uses the target combo as a filler. Experiencing burnout. Oh, burnout triggered. Both fighters planning something? Jumps in. A super art? Goes end to end with a freezing hawk. KO. Well, listen. When you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Did well to get the buff in there. Put one in the pocket. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Still slugging it out here. Sticks the jump in. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Just out of range for that throw. Dashes. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Tomahawk Buster. Yo, put that away. Going in. Risky up close scrap. Very solid Tomahawk Buster. Gets the jump in. Experiencing burnout. A quick breather. Hold your breath. Oh my God, they just finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Casual match. JP. Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Here's to a fair fight.
Time to play.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Overdrive. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Knockdown. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Got their eye on the air. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Experiencing burnout. Player 2, oh, burnout triggered. Oh, engines cranked. This could be trouble. They must have a game plan. This releases some big damage. Player 2 on a finish. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Blocks the jump in. Burnout is triggered. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Big low reaching heavy. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Did well to get the buff in there. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Gets a risky buff in. Combo with the target combo. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Neither of them willing to back off here. Big throws. Bumps up. The super doesn't hit. 3 gloves. Player just goes for it at this range. There's an overdrive arm. What'll happen here? Manages to block the jump in attack. Player, oh, burnout triggered. It's a good spot. Use the super. Time for pleasure. Time for pain. As far as jury's concerned, they're kind of the same. Okay, here we go. Threads it cleanly. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.